Hi everyone, welcome back to Storytime with Miss Minshall. And you've just caught me. I was on an adventure, a polar adventure, and I found a story that we can read. The title of this story today is The Polar Bear and the Snow Cloud. And the person that has written this book, so the author, her name is Jane Cabrera. Now, on the front cover, you can see a baby polar bear. If our story is about a polar bear, do you think it's set in the Arctic or the Antarctic? Have a moment to think about that. Well, you've joined me today in the Arctic because that is where polar bears live. So let's start our story. Make sure you're sitting somewhere that's really comfortable. I'm going to start now. Look at this page. It's snowing again. There was once a polar bear whose only friend was a fluffy white snow cloud. He loved the cloud, but he wished for a friend he could play with. Oh, so you look at the polar bear here. How do you think he's feeling if he hasn't got anybody to play with? Probably lonely or sad. Okay. And the snow cloud felt sorry for the polar bear, so he decided to make him a friend. Very carefully, he dropped snowflakes down into the shape of an owl. The polar bear was very happy. Maybe he will play with me, he thought. Now here's the owl. Do you think he's going to play with the polar bear? So the polar bear threw a snowball at the owl. It landed with a soft squelch on its head. But the owl did not move or hoot. Because, why do you think? Why didn't it move when the snowball has hit him on the head? Because it's only made of snow. And the next day, the owl had melted away. So he still hasn't got anybody to play with. Let's see what's going to happen this time. Oh, the snow cloud tried again. This time he made a big whale. Maybe we can swim and splash together, thought the polar bear. Here's the big whale. Do you think he's able to play with the polar bear this time? So the polar bear jumped into the water and swam towards the whale, which is over here. So he's swimming in this cold, frozen water with lots of icebergs in the water all the way to the whale, hoping that it's going to play with him. Do you think it will? But it just floated away without a sound. And the next day, the whale had melted away. Still no friends yet for the polar bear. So the snow cloud tried again. This time he made a seal. The polar bear took her a fish as a present. Oh, maybe she'll be my friend, he thought. So off he goes with a fish in his mouth to go and give it to the seal. What do you think the seal might do with the fish? Do you think he can eat it? But snow seals don't eat fish, so the polar bear sadly took the fish away and ate it on his own. And the next day, the snow seal melted away. Still no friends. Oh dear. The snow cloud tried one last time. He dropped snowflakes slowly down into the shape of a reindeer. Perhaps she will play hide and seek with me, the polar bear wondered, and off he went to hide. And the polar bear hid for a long time, but the reindeer never moved. The polar bear knew that, like all his other snow friends, the reindeer would just melt away. The next day, as the sun rose, he saw another polar bear. Oh, he won't be real, he thought. He'll just be made of snow. He was just about to walk away when a snowflake drifted slowly down onto the new polar bear's nose, and the new polar bear let out an enormous sneeze. Ah, ah, chew! So look, do you think this polar bear is made of snow, or do you think this polar bear is real? You're real, gasped the polar bear. Will you play with me? And he did. They played tag and hide and seek, and the snow cloud dropped snowflakes for them to chase. And the polar bear was very, very happy. Yay, he's made a new friend. And this time, it wasn't made of snow, he's real. Thank you everybody for joining me on my Arctic adventure today, where we have read the story, The Polar Bear and the Snow Cloud. Can you think back to all of the snow animals that there were in this story? So, can you think of the animals that weren't real, that were made of snow? Have a bit of a think now. So we've got a snow owl. That was one of them. I think that was the first one, wasn't it? And then we have a snow whale. These all weren't real, they were made of snow. And then we had a snow seal. And then we had a reindeer. And the last animal that wasn't made of snow, that was real, was another polar bear. So I hope you've enjoyed the story today. Take care, everybody, and I can't wait to see you soon.